There are thousands, if not tens of thousands, of different 1911 models on the market for civilians and law enforcement. And if you're in the market for a brand spanking new 1911 and you want one that is unique, something your best bud who's a 1911 aficionado hasn't seen before, you've clicked on the right YouTube thumbnail. There are more than a few 1911 models that will be released this year. Granted, the pistol's operating system and function haven't seen drastic changes since John Moses Browning's original M1911 was introduced in 1911. But with the advent of modern double-stack 1911s, Staccato's trademark 2011, and another brand new moniker, 2311, now being used by at least two companies and we have no doubt will become a household name in the future, the 1911 platform remains fresh, especially considering how overflooded the polymer-framed striker-fired pistol market has become since the introduction of the SIG P365. You may need an all-steel hammer-fired pistol with semi-auto with a smooth and light single-action-only trigger for a lot of things. You may need one for home defense, for everyday concealed carry, or even hunting for up to bear-sized game. The CZ75 platform can be a great option, but to us 1911 enthusiasts, no semi-automatic handgun will ever be as iconic as our favorite. Without further ado, here's my list of the 5 newest 1911 pistol. Number 5. TISA's 1911 Stingray Carry. Number 4. Gersan Witness 2311. EAA Corp recently made an announcement about the release of their first ever affordable double-stack 1911 pistol, the Gersan Witness 2311. Of all the 1911s that will be released this year, the Witness 2311 is shaping up to be one of the best 1911 lines on the budget segment of the market. It will be available in not 1, not 2, but 3 chamberings, the 9mm, the 45 ACP, and the 10mm. The Gersan Witness 2311 is going to be an affordable double-stack 1911, which is going to be different from the other 2311 on this list. The Oracle Arms 2311, which is more on the mid-range as far as pricing, but I digress. To people who know Gersan or have purchased one of their guns before, the Witness 2311 is a godsend. While there are budget double-stack 1911 manufacturers like Rock Island Armory or Bull Armory, very often when you walk into your local gun store to ask if they have any double-stack 1911s from those two manufacturers available, they're very likely all out of stock. But if you've never heard of the company before. That's because, like Tisa's, Gersan is also a firearms manufacturing company in Turkey. They were founded in 1995 and they started to build 1911 pistols in 2010. This means they've already got 12 years of 1911 manufacturing under their belt. They were exporting to 56 different countries around the world by 2016, and 4 years ago, they cemented their foothold in the 1911 market by releasing their Match, Match Elite, and Ultimate models. They're reportedly teaming up with Checkmate to release their own line of double-stack magazines, which are compatible with most 2011s on the market, one of which is their up-and-coming Witness 2311. The Gersan Witness 2311 was designed and built with high-end features not found in typical affordable double-stack 1911 models. For one thing, besides the Checkmate mags I mentioned, it can utilize standard double-stack 1911 magazines. It can also use the traditional polymer grip and receiver of any Gersan double-stack 1911 handgun. The 9mm variant will have a 17-round mag capacity, the 45 ACP variant will have an 11-round mag capacity, and the 10mm, which is probably going to be the best seller of the three, will have a 15-round mag capacity. The MSRP starts at $999, which is a budget-friendly price, especially compared to the Oracle Arms 2311 that I'll touch on in a bit. Number 3. Savage Arms, 1911 Government. Since 1894, Savage Arms has been manufacturing firearms. They've produced a vast array of guns during that time, but the company as we know it today has mostly been a rifle maker, even though there are times they make some shotguns as well, once in a while. Not too long ago, Savage Arms started to produce a number of interesting firearm models like the Impulse, a straight-pull bolt-action rifle, and the Renegade, a gas-operated semi-auto rifle. And just a little over a year ago, Savage Arms released their first pistol in about 100 years called the Stance, a polymer-framed, striker-fired 9mm micro-compact with a 10-round mag and a relatively affordable $479 MSRP. Everyone seems to like the Stance pistol, but Savage Arms isn't showing signs of stopping new releases anytime soon. This year, the company is releasing their take on Colt's M1911, which bested their very own Model 1907 and became the standard issue sidearm of the United States military from 1911 to 1985. Savage Arms has quite a story to tell as far as their release of the Model 1911. During World War II, the company presented its pistol entry into the military trials for what was then going to be the next standard issue sidearm of the U.S. military. The military called for a semi-automatic box magazine-fed pistol chambered for the big 45 ACP round, and among the many entries, only the Savage Model 1907 and the Colt M1911 made it to the last leg of the trials. And everyone knows that the M1911 won, but this was from over 100 years ago. Whatever grudge Savage Arms held against Colt or the M1911 is now gone. There are a lot of reasons why the 1911 to this day remains to be the most copied pistol platform all over the world, and Savage Arms' new government 1911 series of pistols will be a great addition to the ever-expanding world of 1911s. The new Savage Arms 1911's frame and slide are made from forged stainless steel with a lowered and flared ejection port for better reliability. It uses a machined sear and disconnector, a dual recoil spring, and a nitride-coated titanium firing pin. As a 1911 government-style pistol, it has a 5-inch barrel and weighs in at a little over 2 pounds. But unlike the classic mil-spec version, the Savage Arms 1911 comes in black melanite, stainless steel, or two-tone finish, and has an 11-degree target crown. It can be purchased with Novak iron sight options and VZ G10 grips. Available chamberings are 9mm or 45 ACP, with a starting price of $1,350 for black melanite units without a rail. All railed versions will cost $1,500 irrespective of the finish. Number 2. Oracle Arms 2311. Before I talk about my number 2 1911 style pistol on this list, let's give credit where credit is due. Staccato, the company formerly known as STI, that used to manufacture mostly race guns, aka 2011, should be given credit for breathing life into what used to be a market that was experiencing a slow and painful death. With superb grassroots marketing, solid product releases, and the move toward the professional user space, Staccato managed to let go of its race gun reputation and carve a new niche. As a supplier of elite competition-level pistols for law enforcement and civilians who don't mind paying top dollar to carry the best possible double-stack 1911-style pistol money can buy, the popularity of high-capacity hammer-fired pistols have been seeing a steady increase in the last several years, thanks to Staccato and other brand-name 1911 manufacturers' releases like Springfield Armory's Prodigy, Nighthawk Customs Double-Stack 1911, and Wilson Combat's EDCX-9 and SFX-9 series. And this year, a newcomer is joining their ranks, Oracle Arms. Except for the obvious fact that this new company is looking to give Staccato a run for the money in the high-capacity 9mm 1911 department, there isn't much known about Oracle Arms. As far as aesthetics and the operating system it uses, the new Oracle Arms Model 2311 is a high-capacity 1911 chambered in 9mm. It is a single-action hammer-fired pistol that, like Staccato's 2011, pairs a metal frame and slide assembly with a modular polymer frame or aluminum grip. But, unlike Staccato's pistols, all Oracle Arms Model 2311s accept SIG P320 mags and will ship with Oracle Arms branded SIG P320 magazines manufactured by Checkmate. It has an ambidextrous manual thumb safety, but curiously doesn't use the 1911's grip safety. And just so it's in line with modern trends, the Oracle Arms Model 2311 will come with high-vis tritium iron sights out of the box, and the company is currently developing mounting plates for some of the most popular red dot sights on the market today. There will be 3 variants under this pistol line, all of which will reportedly become available in March of this year, as Oracle Arms is still in the process of building their dealer network. But we were able to get pricing info from the Gun Collective. The Compact 2311, which has a 4 1/4-inch barrel and a polymer grip module with 3 15-round mags, will be priced at $1,699, while the Compact Elite 2311, essentially an upgraded version of the Compact 2311, uses an aluminum grip module and will go for $1,999. The full-size Combat 2311 has 3 variants. The regular combat version has an MSRP of $2,199 and comes with 3 17-round mags. The Combat Elite version, again with the aluminum grip module, but comes with 2 17-round mags and 3 21-round mags, has an MSRP of $2,599. And lastly, there's the competition version, which comes with a stainless steel frame, an aluminum grip module, and 5 21-round mags, and has an MSRP of $3,000. Number 1. Dan Wesson DWX. The DWX has been on all handgun enthusiasts' radar for a little under 4 years, since Dan Wesson started teasing it at SHOT Show 2019. After what seemed like an eternity of postponements resulting from supply, manufacturing, and logistical issues that were all brought about by the pandemic, the company finally announced the release of the DWX last December of 2022. On the surface, the DWX looks like a 1911 and a CZ75 hybrid that is being touted as having the best of both worlds, but if you know Dan Wesson, then you probably already know that there's more to this pistol than meets the eye, and that is exactly why it's number 1 on my list. What started as a novel idea among CZ and Dan Wesson engineers resulted in the gorgeous DWX pistol, which is the perfect melding of the 2 most cloned pistol platforms in the world. Its main selling point is its use of a lock breech barrel system. The DWX does away with traditional 1911 barrel bushings, adds a full-length guide rod, and incorporates the quick CZ75 style takedown. The DWX also has the superb ergonomics and the high magazine capacity, which the CZ75 is known for. But the pistol still uses more than a handful of 1911 parts, including the mainspring and its crisp single-action trigger. The DWX's double-stack magazine with a flush base has a 19-round capacity, and since it uses 1911 parts, gunsmiths and competitive shooters won't have issues tuning it to their liking. And with its grip frame that can use standard CZ75 grips and mag wells, its grip will fit most hands naturally. The DWX is currently only available in 9mm, but leaks from 2019 suggest that it might become available in 40 Smith & Wesson as well. It also sports a 5-inch match-grade barrel and comes with easily customizable fiber optic front sight dovetailed into the slide. The rear sights are also adjustable and use a CZ Shadow 2 style slide cut. It doesn't come with slide cuts for optics, which I think it should have, as it was originally designed for competition, but it is a minor nitpick. And that's all I have for you in this video. There may be more 1911s to be released later in the year, but so far, these are the only ones with available info online. If you want an update on other upcoming 1911s, let me know by commenting down below. Please like, share, subscribe, and click on that little bell icon so you don't miss out on our future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.